favorite guru story.
Oh, favorite Guru story. When I saw Guruji first time, I wanted to tell him I love him. You know, like how you want to propose someone and say I love you. So you're too young for that right now, but you know, I was a teenager and I really wanted to say I love you to him. And I got to know that he's coming to Pune. And so I went to Pune. I used to live in Bombay those days. I went to Pune to say I love you to Guruji all the way from Bombay. I picked up a rose and I gathered all the courage to say it to him. And somehow all the opportunities came in such a way that I was right in front of him. He was right in front of me. And I forgot everything. The rose is in my hand. My lips are moving, but the words are not coming. It was like this. I don't know what to say. I was so shocked that he's standing in front of me. Words were not coming out. So Gurudev moved his hair like this. And then he said, you want to say something? You say it in my ears. So I went all the way to his ears and I whispered, I love you. I just whispered, I love you in his ears, and I was hiding my face like this because I felt so shy. I went all pink and blushing. And he took the rose from me and he patted the rose on my cheek and said, I love you too. And then we hugged each other. That was my favorite Guru story. I still remember.
Wow.
Thank you.
Share a experience from your international course.
I should share an experience from my international course. Okay, so this is once when I went to Malaysia and all the children were Chinese children. None of them knew English. And I'm an English person. I was going to teach in English. And we did not have a translator for the first few minutes because the person who was translating is my student and she was busy arranging something in the kitchen. And so I did not speak anything for the first 15 minutes of the course, nor did the children speak anything. We just hugged each other for the first 15 minutes, and that's how the course started. And then throughout the course, whatever I would say, the translator would translate, and all those things kept happening. But the children always wanted a hug from me. So that whole course was only hugging each other. We fell so much in love with Guruji's teacher, like somebody who has come from the ashram and Guruji has sent that teacher for them. It was like that.
So lovely.
You know, when you really love someone, when you really want to share Guruji's love with someone, language doesn't matter. This is my experience. Arush, you'll get a chance. 1 minute, Arush. Next.
Were you naughty as a child?
Oh, my mother is on the show. If I say that, I don't know. I was very, very naughty. I was a mischievous child and I was very good with studies. So even if I play some pranks and I'm mischievous, no one could say anything to me. So I was doing good in studies. So how can you shout at a person who is doing everything well? I was very naughty, yes.
What made you conduct this WoW series?
It's very interesting. This also came from a child actually. Once I was teaching a course and there was this 8-year-old cute kid. So we have in the Utkarsh Yoga, we have a process where we ask children to write down about their dream world. Like if you had to make your own world, how would it be? So this child would say, my world is the world of wow, the world of wonders. In my world, everything is full of magic. So that's how the WoW series was born. You know, that child wrote, in my world, if anyone wants to eat food, they just have to think of the food and it will come on their palms. If anyone wants to go to some place, you have to close your eyes and think of that place, you will reach there. If anyone wants to grow a tree, you just have to look in the place and say tree, and the tree will come. If you want to plug the stars, you can plug the stars and put it in your head. What a beautiful imagination that kid had. And that's how, this is so many years ago that I had the concept of having a series like this. And due to the lockdown, this series was finally born. And so many of you lovely people joined. And now we have a big WoW family. Not only on Zoom, not only on WhatsApp, but on Facebook and worldwide. So many people are